Chinese spy ship is destined for Hambantota in Sri Lanka. It's expected to dock in the Sri Lankan port on the 11th or the 12th of next month. We've got images of that ship as well. Let's try and bring up a few of those images of that ship, and we've got a couple of important details as well. Bring up images of the ship and the latest information that we have. And before we actually go across to my colleague Srija, who's tracking this story very closely, we'll try and bring up a few images of this so that I can give you a few details. Essentially, we are talking about a 25,000-ton spy ship. It's closely used to monitor and control Chinese satellites, and there's a sense that it could in fact be used to monitor missile launches off Wheeler Island, that's off the coast of Odisha, from where India carries out the bulk of its missile tests. It's now called Abdul Kalam Island. The ship is not apparently going to be coming across the Malacca Straits. Instead, will likely cross over through one of the other straits, possibly the Sunda Straits or another strait in Indonesia, taking a route which is somewhat longer, perhaps to avoid being tracked very closely by the Indian Navy. So that's the context. We'll try and bring you pictures of this because the real worry is twofold. On the one hand, the ship, pictures of which that you see over here, can be deployed permanently in the region. If it is, then that's a concern. It is. The Chinese already have a naval base in Djibouti, but if it's going to be operating in waters of the Indian Ocean, then it can be used to track our satellite assets. It can be used to track and get data, very important data, on the trajectory of our missiles, such as ballistic missiles, which are frequently tested off the coast of Odisha. Now, the Sri Lankan government has been asked to explain a few details on this as well. My colleague Srija spoke to senior sources. Srija, what exactly were you told?
Well, it is a huge cause of concern as far as India is concerned. And when we did speak to especially the Defense Ministry, we were told this is a usual exercise that's been carried out by China. And also they try to reason us by saying that there is nothing to be worried at the moment, because it is not a nuclear ship that can monitor in terms of as far as other developments are concerned. It's not a nuclear capable ship.
And that's government, exactly Srija, tell you about the diplomatic significance of allowing a Chinese warship to dock in Hambantota?
Well, as far as the Defense Ministry is concerned in Sri Lanka, they say that naval ships from India, China, Russia, and Japan have also docked before in the past. So, and that is one of the reasons that they went on to give permission for this particular Chinese ship. And according to China, they say they have given information to Sri Lanka that they are sending the ship only for surveillance and navigation, especially in the Indian Ocean. And when we spoke to the Defense Secretary also, he did go on to talk about especially how this is not a nuclear capable ship, which if it was, we would have denied access. And so it is only a ship that is going to carry out and monitor especially the navigation in the Indian Ocean.